What makes more sense? Should I pay a depreciating asset, or should I invest the money or put it on the mortgage? So, we're looking to buy that new machine and we got cash in our pockets. Should we use that money to pay it down? We did another video here which explains why you shouldn't and you should invest. But what if I happen to have a mortgage? What makes more sense? Should I pay a depreciating asset that is worth less and less as time goes on? If I buy my motorcycle, it's not an investment, guys. It's gonna cost money and it's gonna be worth less and less, depreciating asset. Or should I invest the money or put it on the mortgage? Here's the thing to understand. Most people have long-term mortgages. We have a 25-year mortgage and we pay interest on that. And everybody's amazed with, hey, I pay 3%, I pay 4%. We were paying 2%, that's done. It's gonna be more around like the 4 to 5% for quite a while. And you would think, well, I pay way less interest here, so I'm not gonna be putting money on that. At 8.9%, that makes no sense, right? Am I paying less interest? The fact of the matter is, if I'm financing it over 25 years, there's a curve where at the beginning I'm paying a lot of interest, and as it goes down, I'm paying less and less and less and less interest and more capital. What you have to understand from that is a 25-year mortgage, your payments at the beginning is all interest. So you're not paying that down very quickly. In essence, on your 25 years or your 20 years, for more than half of that, you're paying interest. So even if it's a low amount, the term is what is screwing you up. So let's say I have $30,000 to spend. My debate is, are you gonna be putting it on the mortgage or are you gonna be financing the unit? Let's say I take a loan for $30,000 for 7 years on a, whatever, side-by-side, motorcycle, jet ski, whatever you wanna do. And I'm gonna pay that off on 7 years. I'm gonna pay high rate, pay 8.99. You're gonna call me crazy. Okay, I'm not. But I'm gonna pay about $10,500 of interest in that 7 years. That sounds a little crazy now, does it? You might be right. But let's say I take that $30,000 and I'm at the beginning of a $400,000 mortgage. I owe $400,000 to the bank and I'm at rates that are gonna make sense right now in 2022, which is gonna be about a 4.5. Let's say I take that money and I put it in my mortgage instead. Over the span of my mortgage, taking that $30,000 and putting it on there right away, even at 4.5%, is gonna save me over $20,000 of interest over the term. Meaning that that $30,000 on my mortgage is going to save me double what it's going to cost me to finance it. So taking the cash and putting it on my mortgage makes quite a bit more sense, and then taking that extra payment and paying that off, even though it looks like I'm paying a lot of interest because it's a higher interest rate and all that stuff, the amortization of your mortgage cannot be neglected. It is very important to understand that putting capital as you go on a mortgage makes a ton of sense. So if you worked hard for that cash, paying for a depreciating asset, motorcycle, ATV, with that cash makes less sense. Finance the machine, take the money, put it on your mortgage. Now you're saying, yeah, but you're comparing a 7-year loan to a 25-year loan. Of course, but even if you shoot it down to 15 years mortgage, how much time do you have left paying on your house? You're the one who needs to answer that question. But even over a 15-year period, if you still had $400,000 left, that saving is still about $15,000. You're still about $5,000 up from the financed amount. And it's done. You took the money, you put it on, I'm already paying less interest. I'm going down the ladder of paying that loan quicker. So it's gonna make a lot of difference. So if you're wondering what you should do with the cash that you have in your pockets and you're looking to buy a motorcycle, if you have a mortgage, think again. Check that amortization. If you still have a long time to pay on that, doesn't matter if the rate's lower, you're actually gonna pay more interest. That's how the bank treats you.